Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Kicks and Curb podcast. I will try to keep this as an episode and try my best to not make this into a rant, but I might fail. You have been warned because I'm talking about the last Merseyside derby at Goodison Park, brought to you by none other than everybody's favorite referee in England, Michael Oliver. Mm, so I have water, I have a calming, soothing candle to kind of just make sense. Okay, because since I watched the match yesterday, I have been like, okay, we weren't at our best. Um, uh, it was a tough game away. It was never going to be easy. And at the end of the day, we still walk away with 1 point. Being a gracious football fan and a Liverpool supporter. And I was like, okay, what's done is done. Now we're going to look at Wolves. Curtis Jones' red card is unfortunate. Arne Slot red card is, I don't even know what that is, but okay. I was like, okay. But then I did what everybody does these days is I went on social media and I saw Jordan Pickford saying that he asked Michael Oliver when the two Everton players clashed into each other, uh, and Michael Oliver told him that it is going to be 97 and a half minutes. Now, I know that the timing thing is the fourth official needs to keep track of it, but like, how? Okay, the Everton players clashed around 94th, no, 95th minute. Okay, they clashed into each other. There was the referee allowed the game to play, and then when they were still down, wasting time, he stopped the game and he was like, okay, let's sort this out, and a dead ball. Okay, before that, there were no substitutions in the injury time. There were I don't think there were throw-ins. Also, there was one goal kick which was Liverpool's attempt. And like, how is 2.5 extra minutes justified? I understand how injury time works. Okay, I'm going to explain because I'm a woman, and like, I don't want people to say, you don't understand football, because I know injury time means minimum of 5 minutes added. Cool, understand. But in the 4-ish minutes of those 5 extra added minutes, how has the fourth official come to a conclusion that there needs to be 2.5 more minutes added when there have been no substitutions, there have been no dead balls, there have been just a spell of Everton possession, there has been one shot which I don't even think it went out. I think Pickford got it by Jota. So there's not enough time wasted to warrant a 2.5 minute thing. And okay, I was very gracious. I was like, okay, yeah, we weren't at our best, but no, with the information that has come to light now, like Michael Oliver telling at that point of time that there is still 2.5 minutes to be played. No, no, no. We, I agree, we were not at our best. Okay, I agree. We were not at our best, but we were winning that game. What is the explanation for that 2.5 minutes? I'm not even going to get into like just the absolute shit refereeing decisions that Michael Oliver gave in that game. But for that last equalizing goal, okay, how is that foul on Konate not considered? How is it? Okay, I'm not saying that if Konate was not fouled, it is a definite that he will be able to head the ball away. But it's a foul. It's a foul. You prevented a player to, like, how? How has, and like just before the Everton players clashed, or like, yeah, just before that, there was a foul on Salah that was not given. The referee is like, just play on. Salah is on the ground, beating the ground. Is like, what the fuck does he have to do? Does he have to be like, what, inches away from life, leaving his body to get a foul? Like, How? My point is that the whistle should have been blown before Everton could even dare to look towards our box. Like, I don't understand. I do not understand. How are these not being investigated? How is this? Like, there is enough documented evidence now. Michael Oliver and his shit refereeing decisions, always given against the main title rivals. So, like, okay, this is not like new information. Michael Oliver with his side hustle going to like fucking Saudi or Abu Dhabi to like earn some extra cash or whatever the fuck is like the Man City. And like in the past seasons there has been enough documented evidence that Michael Oliver, when he has refereed these matches where either Manchester City are playing, then it is a lot of decisions that favor Manchester City. And if it is their title rivals, be it Arsenal or Liverpool, depending on the season, then there are going to be decisions that are given against them. How is like, does every referee need to have like a controversial video cooked out of their heads coming out to for PGMOL to be like, yeah, there might be something wrong. Like, just look at okay, just look at how they are performing in these matches. It almost seemed like Michael Oliver is like, oh, but Everton are so, they're like so weak. They're weak, so you need to like level the playing field, because Liverpool are so strong, the top of the table, and Everton are like, 15th and like trying to avoid relegation. Not our problem. Not our problem. You can, then what are you saying? That Premier League is not the best league in the world because, oh, like any team can win any game. Like, you cannot have it both ways. You cannot have these decisions. Okay, this is going to be insane. Okay, I found this. I found this on the internet. Now, I don't know the veracity of this. I've not done the math and everything. But last night against Everton, Liverpool had 63% possession, but we conceded 20 fouls. Given the ball was in play for 54 minutes in the match, that means Liverpool conceded a foul every 59.7 seconds that Everton had possession in play. So, basically, whenever Everton had the ball, every minute we were like conceding a foul. Now, I'm not saying that none of the 20 fouls that we got were fouls, but a lot of them were like the first goal that they scored from, it was not a foul. It was not a foul. Michael Oliver literally giving a foul every time somebody dived in the blue shirt. Maybe he just forgot. Maybe he's forgotten. Men, how they can't see colors. They can't differentiate between like royal blue and sky blue. He thought it was Liverpool versus Manchester City because he was every single decision being given to Everton. Like, I have always, always tried to be objective. I have always tried to be like, okay, we weren't at our best, and so maybe we did not deserve to win this, that. No, not this way. What is your explanation for letting the game keep going on and on and on? And then you do not even consider one of our best defenders was fouled and not given an opportunity to head the ball away, which eventually led to the equalizer. How are you not? Like, Manchester City is not even in the title fight. They're right now struggling to qualify for Champions League next year. They're not in the title fight. So like, why is Michael Oliver doing this now? Is he trying to favor Arsenal, but he's giving stupid decision against Arsenal as well, the Lewis Kelly red card and everything? So okay, I do not know. I do not understand how PGMOL is not going to. And also, how is he the best referee? Because I think I've seen examples of like him giving these stupid decisions as far back as 2021. So like, it's been like, now there's like what, 4 years, three and a half, 4 years of like, how is he considered the best referee in England? I don't think there is a best referee in England. There is always like, like the least worst of the lot. And I've said this before, if after the football played, the only thing that people can talk about are referee decisions, you're not the best league in the world. It's just controversial. And the worst thing is that you're not doing anything to address it. So no, this time I'm not going to be gracious in dropping those 2 points. It was not our fault. Yes, we were not at our best, but we had that game. We had that game, and if it wasn't for just unexplained stupidity of just keep on adding this time for Everton to play, why? Why? Is it, I want to know, what is he trying to be anti Liverpool, or is he trying to be pro Everton? Like, I do not understand. And why does he need to do that? It's a derby. It is going to be difficult, it's going to be physical, it is going to be charged, but like, you do not have to get involved in it. Your job is to be as a neutral officiating the game. You don't need to support any team. If Everton were not capable of playing in the Premier League, they would have gotten relegated, but they haven't. They are a Premier League team. So I do not know that. Now, the Curtis Jones second yellow, I understand it, okay? That dude, whoever he was, I don't care. He was mocking the fans, and Curtis Jones was like, nah, nah, not in front of me. Got the second yellow. It's a red card. It's going to be a suspension for, I would say, 2, 3 games. I don't. A straight red card is a 3 game suspension. I don't know about the second yellow and then red card. So I, I don't know. Whatever the suspension. And Arne Slot, red card. I will never understand. Okay, Arne Slot is not a manager who has been, uh, you know, known to have too much emotion or anything. He went to talk and shake hands with the referee, and he might have said something. I don't know what he said, but he might have. It's understandable. His team was unfairly robbed of points. Points that are important in a title race. I know we're not in a title race with Everton, by the way. Everton, congratulations. I hope you enjoyed celebrating that cup final, which is what Virgil van Dijk also said. But okay, coming back to Arne Slot, he might have said something, and Oliver is like straight red to him and his assistant. Like, what? And now what I've heard is, so Premier League put out like information saying that Arne Slot will be serving a 2 match suspension, so he won't be at the touchline against Wolves and Aston Villa. Okay, and then Liverpool journalists have said that that information is incorrect. FA has 3 days to figure out what the fuck happened. 3 working days. So does not count weekends. Which, I mean, the games happen on weekend. How is weekend not a working day for you? But whatever. So they're going to read Michael Oliver's report and then decide what if that suspension needs to be served or not. But it might get dragged until Monday, which means if they do decide that Arne Slot has to serve those 2 game suspension, that means he won't be at the touchline in the Manchester City game. In the Manchester City game. Well done, Michael Oliver. Well done. Congratulations on being a piece of shit. You might have thought that, oh my god, this is like my massive chess move and everything. Congratulations. Like, and Arsenal fans, you've cried about like um refs being so unfair to you and everything, and you are the ones who have been like, oh, Liverpool is being handed the title by PGMOL. Play a game like this. Play a game like this. Everton players are literally stopping the play, just diving. Michael Oliver is literally giving every single foul that he can give. Like, if Liverpool player breathed a little hard, or an Everton player, it was given as a foul. Okay, so play a game like this and then come and talk to us. Okay, and this is not the first time we have lost the league to Manchester City at 97 and 93 points. First you cross 90 points, then you come and talk to us. Okay, today I am not holding back on anything. I have had it. I today I cannot be objective. I hate PGMOL. I hate Michael Oliver. I hate the fact that FA and PGMOL and Prem are not doing anything about this. And I hate the fact that Arsenal, Manchester, like Manchester United fans, I can understand. There is little joy in their life. They would be just happy if they are able to, avoid relegation fight this year. And I can understand from their point of view, because if we win the title, it will be like equal of their 20 titles of whatever. And watch these, if Liverpool does win, they will be like, oh, the previous ones do not count, it's only the Premier League titles that count, and Liverpool only has two while we have what, 13. So yeah, of course they are going to do that because they need to cope. As for Arsenal fans, yeah, you think PGMOL is giving us, they're giving us title, us, us. The only reason you can say that is because your players' stupidity has cost them multiple red cards. When you know that the referees are giving these stupid decisions, why not put in some discipline in your players? Why not? So I will just say that the Lewis Kelly one was stupid, but I will never hear an Arsenal fan come out and say that Liverpool, some decisions that were given against Liverpool were wrong. You're just going to celebrate in your mediocrity. You will just celebrate. Oh my God, Liverpool were uh, given, finally, good decision that goes in our favor. Guess what, bitch? We still got an extra point. This does not give you an advantage in any way. This was our game in hand. Sure, I wish we had gotten all 3 points if it wasn't for, like, Manchester City's favorite adopted child, but we still got an advantage. Guess what? Like day before yesterday, we were 6 points ahead with the game in hand. Today we are 7 point ahead. We've all played equal number of games, okay? And you will have the opportunity to, make something of an extra game in hand when we play Aston Villa midweek. But your game in hand would be Chelsea, and I hope Chelsea is able to do something, because one, otherwise I will have a very sad husband, and two, like, there's just Arsenal fans are just going to be obnoxious about it. But again, I digress. But you will ha- you will have that game in hand, and I will remains to be seen what you are going to do without even Kai Havertz now injured in Dubai. So I guess you're going to have to count on Trossard and Raheem Sterling. So good luck with that. And I guess Martinelli is still available. So yeah, good, good for you, Arsenal. Um, yeah, yeah. On to Wolves. I just hope that whatever the fuck FA decides to do with Arne Slot's match ban, like, how, I'm very sure that they will drag it until Monday, and then they will say that he has to serve two match ban. They are going to make sure that on our two most tough away games that we are playing in the span of 15 days, Ancelotti is not there at the touchline. Obviously, they will make sure that that happens. So, yeah. Um, yeah, we will try, and we will fight, and we will try our very absolute best to win the title this year. But it won't be because PGMOL is giving us this title. It is despite PGMOL and their horrible refereeing standards. So yeah, I I don't have any words. I cannot be objective anymore. And yeah, Arsenal, congratulations. You now, instead of conquering 9 points advantage, you only have to do seven, you know. of course, life is easy. Arsenal fans will cry and crib about the fact. On social media, I'm already seeing so many posts about, oh my god, if Arteta does this, Liverpool players are allowed to do this, Liverpool manager is allowed to do this. Has Arteta got a red card? A straight red card this year? This year, when he's flailing his arms and flopping around in the ground, has he? Do not. Do not. Our manager, who is calm and stoic and like literally um Neil has always told me, like, ever since Arne Slot came to Liverpool, he's like, he does not have that charisma, he does not have that emotion of Jurgen Klopp. If you can make that man that mad, and you flourish a red card in his face for no fucking reason other than the fact that you're just such a, like, sensitive. I you know what? I want to know what Arne Slot said to him before I can make any judgment. Maybe what he said was inappropriate. Tell me what he said, because the only thing I could lip read and understand was after he showed the red card, Arne Slot was like, "You're showing me the red card." That is all I was able to understand. I could not understand what Arne Slot said before that to Michael Oliver. But yeah, I'm curious to know. And I think that unless he has literally unleashed a barrage of explicits when he's approaching Michael Oliver, I don't think a straight red card is justified. I would understand if Michael Oliver wanted to be all pish poshy and give him a yellow. I would understand that, but I do not think that Arne Slot would have said anything at all that warrants a straight red. A straight red. So yeah. Um and so to Arsenal pages and fans who are making this about themselves, this is not about you, man. You have enough decisions, that some of them, which I would rightfully agree, some of them you're just exaggerating because your team has no discipline and you're just playing mediocre football, okay? But you will just make everything about you. And in I do not understand how, in this situation, after this match, Arsenal fans are claiming that they are the victim. Like, this does not even have anything to do with you. You might say, oh, but we are in a title fight. Cool, but it does not matter. Like, this game in particular, and what Michael Oliver did, like, Michael Oliver's shit decision that he gave against Wolves to Lewis Kelly, was reversed, and you were able to get all 3 points at Wolves despite being one man down, which, congratulations, finally understanding that it is possible to win games even if you are a man down. So finally, congratulations, you unlocked a new achievement. But what did you lose? What did you lose? In fact, you just gained. Like, even after that result, all you could hear Arsenal fans doing was crib and cry about the fact that, oh my god, we were done so wrong. You won, you fucking morons. You won. Take the win. If it was Liverpool, I would have been like, yeah, Michael Oliver, you threw that shit at us and we still won. I would have done that. But, like, Arsenal fans still, at that time, after winning that game, were still victims. And like, you watch any of Arsenal's, like, I know Arne Slot did not do a post match conference, which I totally understand. Like, rather than being snarky or like just saying shit, the Mikel Arteta way, or blaming the ball. Um, he was just like, I'm not going to do a press conference. But even Virgil van Dijk or Harvey Elliott or Connor Bradley, none of them, like, I think Connor Bradley said that I would get in trouble if I talk about the refereeing thing, which is one, he's not wrong. Two, which is like, he's just making it known that we were not overly happy with the refereeing, but he's not, it's as respectful as you can be. And I think that most, at least Liverpool pages and Liverpool content creators that I follow, and especially if they are Liverpool pages where they're not interacting with other club fans, because all they want to do is antagonize, because apparently I do not understand why controversy and, like, this just negativity and like this banter. It's not even banter, it's just like manufactured drama drives views, but it does. So, but like most most people, most Liverpool fans, most Liverpool content creators, I'm also like, they're like, they have their feelings about Michael Oliver and anything, but but everybody is like, okay, we take the point and we look forward to Wolves. But Arsenal somehow have made themselves victims again. Wow, literally. Can we, like, I think, guys, we need to show Arsenal some love so that their fans can just finally stop talking. Like, can we just give them a little bit of attention so that they stop clamoring for it? Like, not everything is about you. Stop making everything about you. This is not about you. You might be in a title race with us, but this match, this particular circumstances, they're not about you. You have had your problems with Michael Oliver. Yeah, so have we. So have we. You know, the Lewis Kelly one that you got reversed. You know, the example they used to explain why that red card, or was it a second yellow, whatever the fuck, why that dismissal was valid. They used an example which was refereed. That game was refereed by Michael Oliver, and he did not even give that. Was not given a foul. It happened in the penalty box. Should have been a straight penalty, and they did not even give anything. But they used that. So you are not the only victims of Michael Oliver. We all are. Everybody who has been in a title fight with Manchester City, they all have been done wrong by Michael Oliver. So like when he does shit to you, that's when you pipe up. Okay, this is our thing, leave it to us. We would still not cry as much as you do when there are decisions that go against you, decisions that are bullshit. I'm not going to deny that that doesn't happen. I'm just saying that there's a time and a place. This is not your time and place. So shut the fuck up and prepare and think about who's going to play in your final, like your forward three, okay? Just deal with that and leave this to us. Okay. Yeah, fine. I mean, I I cannot do this anymore because I will keep repeating myself and I will just keep getting angrier and angrier and angrier. This game, I would say, this game is the first time this season where I would say that I have been the most angry with the refereeing. I think we've gotten like stupid decisions here and there. Some I agree with, some I don't, but like I understand that there is like always going to be like 50-50 decisions and this that blah blah blah. I know it happens to every team, and but like this game, I think the referees took the 3 points away from us. That's it. That's it. And it is absolutely embarrassing that even after all this, nothing's going to happen. Like that man is going to keep on refereeing games, and yeah, we'll just keep on doing this, and it's going to happen again. Like next season, if Manchester City is not relegated because of points deduction, because of 115 charges, whatever, and if Manchester City are in a good position next year to win, or if they are in a title fight, this is just going to get worse. So, you know, yeah, we deal with it. We can't do anything because, if you say anything, you'll get a red card flashed in your face. Yeah, there is a power dynamic there. I know it's not as extreme as one would think, but yeah, in the context of the game, there is a power dynamic there. You cannot be speaking freely to a referee because he has the power to flash out those cards and affect your game and affect the availability of your players. So, but okay, not get into it again. Thank you for listening. Looking forward to the next weekend of Premier League fixtures. You play Wolves at home, so yeah, see you, I guess. Thank you for listening, and until next week. Bye.